So yeah, this is what I was talking about in the last video, the very end of the last video. So basically, where that fence is right there, that's where the spoons. That's where the spoons. And here is a little bit of shops. There's a fish and chippy, and then we have Asda, and then there's this literal massive field, and it goes all the way down there as well. And there's no point staying near Wetherspoons because the bloody Wi-Fi was shit in Spoons, so I don't think it's going to reach out here, but I might as well just stay here. There's a church there as well. Shall I go and sleep in the graveyard? I might literally just go and sleep in the cemetery. I always say that, is it a graveyard or cemetery? Do that every time. I think we call it a cemetery here, but it can be either or, graveyard, cemetery, but I've never slept in one before, so I could go and sleep in there. And then, like I say, I've got Wetherspoons right on my doorsteps for in the morning, because again, I've got nothing but time to kill now. So yeah, I really don't know what to do, because like I say again, it's not really much of an option for me. I could spend an hour or so walking down to the seafront, but then I've got nowhere to go then, so I can do that tomorrow. You know, go and sit in Spoons in the morning for a few hours, then make my way back to Southend on Sea and, you know, kill time there, and then go to the club tomorrow evening. So yeah, I'm just going to have a walk around here now, kill some time, because it's getting on a bit now, and like I say, hopefully once I get my tent set up, I will be tired, and fingers crossed I sleep tonight and there isn't much wildlife noise like there was. Honestly, a friend of mine said that was a fox. I sent him the video and a friend of mine said that was a fox, so I thought it sounded like a bird, but I really don't know. What do you guys think? So I've just literally stopped and spoke to them guys there, and just to be cautious. I always say, you know, you don't get much trouble in these fields over here, do you? And they're like, no, not at all. You don't get mobs of kids hanging around. A few people have camped out around here, like found a corner and camped out, so I think I should be safe in this field. But yeah, it's huge. It's absolutely bloody huge. So I think I'll be happy to find a corner somewhere. You know, I'm just wandering around killing time right now. Maybe go and see if there's somebody I can have a doggy cuddle with. I play with the dog for a bit and then find a little corner somewhere. And yeah, see, hopefully, like I say, sleep tonight. So yeah, what do we think about sleeping in a cemetery? Never done this before. And there's nothing more peaceful and inviting and, you know, than a cemetery. Like, I think I'm just gonna go down there in that gap right there behind the building. Yeah, so right now I'm just sitting here in the corner enjoying the last hour or so of sun before it sets. And my feet out, grounding myself. Do any of you know about grounding yourself? I know a lot of people are like, oh, you shouldn't walk around barefooted. Again, this is something else that society has led us to believe, that we need shoes. We need shoes, and alright, we do. Yeah, we won't walk around in certain places barefooted. However, the shoes aren't good for our feet. They crush our feet up over time, and that's why you get bunions and, you know, lumps and all sorts of problems, because the shoes are crushing your feet, especially if they're not proper fitted. There are shoes, I've seen a few people buying what's called barefooted shoes, so they're solely fitted to your feet. However, there's nothing more than when the ground is soft and it's clean, get your shoes off and get your feet on the ground, and you're connecting with you're rooting. It's called grounding. You're connecting your roots to. Oh, look. See, you got a little friend. Got a little friend. He's a little friend. Fly away. Doesn't want to go. Okay, you can sit here and listen to me talk. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, so you're connecting. Oh no, it's come back. It's gone. It's been distracted by a bloody ladybird. I can't see him because the sun's pointing right at me. Where is he? Where's he gone? So yeah, sorry about that. You are connecting with the earth. When your feet are solely flat on the ground, you are connecting yourself with Mother Nature. And it's called grounding yourself. It's centralising you and balancing all everything out. And something I try and do every so often. Again, I don't do it a lot, but when I can, I'll get my shoes off and ground myself. And it's honestly, trust me guys, look into it, and there's a lot of things you won't realise how beneficial they are for you. You know, so yeah, I'm just enjoying sitting here. It's quiet. I think the only issue I'm going to have is probably that's not even going to be an issue with dog walkers. We've literally just circled the park a couple of times. And yeah, it sounds really quiet right now, so obviously as the night dies down, so are the people. I'm going to be taking the pets home, and I'll leave them probably first thing in the morning, but let's see if anything else keeps us awake throughout the night. It doesn't want to leave me alone, this ladybird. It does not want to leave me alone. So yeah, let's see if I'm kept awake by anything else tonight. I hope not. I hope I sleep, but this should be interesting. Morning guys. So good night's sleep. It took me a while to get to sleep. It was actually really, really noisy. Not in the cemetery. The cemetery was absolutely, you know, still and quiet. But like coming from around about nearby and stuff, like noisy cars and the train, or I think it was a train or something like that. I could hear beeping every so often, you know what I mean? Something really loud, like a foghorn or something. So I don't think I fell asleep till about maybe between 12 and 1. But once I fell asleep, I slept all the way through with no disturbances, and I actually really needed it. So I'm glad about that. So now I'm thinking it's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, and obviously Spoons doesn't open up till about 8 or 9 o'clock. So I'm going to pack up and I'm going to have a walk back down to Southend-on-Sea. It's going to take me, you know, about an hour-ish, just over an hour. And I'm going to go to the Spoons at Southend-on-Sea instead of the one here that I went to last night. So that way I can go to a different one, and it'll kill some time. So I'm going to have a walk down the front again, back down there, go to Spoons, recharge my stuff, have some breakfast maybe, and then I'm just going to basically end up killing time for the rest of the day until 6 o'clock tonight. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to hang out on the beach all day. So yeah, let's see what today brings. So I've packed up my tent and I've made my way back to the seafront, and I am officially on the edge. I'm right here in this spot here, and I'm going to be making my way all the way down the seafront back to Southend-on-Sea to the Wetherspoons along there, and that is going to take me about an hour and a half to walk all that way. So yeah, let's see if I can actually beat the time that Google Maps is giving me. So it's currently now 7:30. If I can make it there for 8:30, an hour or so, then I'll be beating the time that Google Maps gives me. So if I had carried on walking along here through Gravesend, right, to the end of here, yeah, and then turned down there, I'd be walking through like Faversham and then onto Dover, over there. And that would have been quite nice to do, because again, I haven't done this corner. I've done Dover, but I've not done like this portion of the island yet. So that might be one for another time. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I'm going to beat that time limit, because it's taken me about 10 minutes-ish to walk down here, because I keep stopping and chatting to people and stroking all the dogs. So that's just, the last video I made was at top of here, so it's taken me about 10 minutes just to make it all the way to the end of here, because I keep, like I say, I have to stop and interact with all the dogs, and when the people stop and talk to me and ask me questions. So yeah, if it's taking me 10 minutes just to do this bit, how long is it going to take me to get hello, see what I mean? Getting jumped by dogs all the time. Hello! They tend to get a bit scared of my bags, so they bark at me. They bark at me. I'm getting an echo off this. It's alright. I'm getting an echo off this. So yeah, I keep getting interrupted by, I start a video and a dog will come up barking behind me, because I think they get scared of my bags. Not me, not scared of me, they get scared of my bags. So yeah, so I don't know if I'll beat that time limit, but yeah, I'm just making my way down here. Look at this big cargo ship. Look at this big cargo ship. Huge. Absolutely massive. But yeah, such in a good location here. It is really in a nice little spot right on the edge of the country. Look at this, part of an old I don't know, castle, barracks. Again, I can't see an information board around to say what it is. I'll have to have a look online. But yeah. So this is a nice shot right here. This is a nice shot all the way that I've got to walk now along the coast to back to Southend-on-Sea, all the way along there. And I don't think I'm going to beat that time, because I've stopped too many times to talk to people. So no, I'm going to get there when I get there. But yeah, this is where I'm heading, back to Southend-on-Sea. I was there yesterday, I walked all the way along here and then went up to Spoons, which is up in that direction somewhere. So I've sort of like made my way around here, following the corner round and back along here, and yeah, head back down to Southend-on-Sea and spend the day there. So do you know where I have never been? Where I haven't been? To a Toby Carvery. So instead of going Spoons, I think I'm going to go here. It's got an all-you-can-eat buffet with free refill coffee. So I'm going to go and give this a try and make a change from Wetherspoons. You know what I mean? And then see how this is, and I'll let you know after. Okay, so I'm not quite sure if I rate this or not. So the buffet itself is $7.49. Monday to Friday $7.49, and Saturday and Sunday is $7.99. Right? And then for unlimited refills on coffees, it's £2.99. So in total I paid just over £10, which I actually disagree with. I really do disagree with. I think why charge extra for the drinks? You should include that, really, because coffee comes with breakfast, you know what I mean? Coffee or teas come with breakfast. There's an option for, you know, unlimited refills on cold drinks, but that's separate as well. So if you want like lemonade or stuff like that, you have to pay separate for that to the teas and coffees. So yeah, so and then this is what I've got, and let me know what you think. So I've got some hash browns, mushrooms, sausages, beans and egg. And look at this. Look at that. And the egg. I don't know about this. I do not know about this. It doesn't. And the hash browns, I don't know if they need to put some fresh out. Because, I mean, the thing is, what's hard is I'm not much of a breakfast person anyway. You know what I mean? I don't really eat a lot of breakfast, so the only problem with buffets like this is, am I going to get my money's worth? I'll probably only have a plate or two. So yeah, that's why I don't really go to buffets, because I don't think it's not so bad if you enjoy breakfast and you can sit there and eat loads, but I don't really eat that much, so I don't go. I just wanted a change. I just wanted something different. I was walking past and I thought it'll make a nice change to Wetherspoons, you know what I mean? I only go to Wetherspoons mainly for the coffee anyway, so yeah, they definitely need. The hash browns aren't that good. The sausages aren't too bad. And the mushrooms aren't too bad, but I don't know about everything else. So yeah, this is the breakfast options. Eggs. Then coffee station. Here. And toast. So yeah, I don't rate Toby Carvery at all, I don't think. You know what I find really odd? So it's all you can eat buffet. So you get this selection that I showed you, but yet they don't do, there's no pastries, literally no pastries, because I quite like a good pastry at breakfast, and there's no choice of cereals, right? But what they do give you, Yorkshire puddings. Who has a Yorkshire pudding with the breakfast? So why is there a Yorkshire pudding but yet no pastries? So yeah, I don't think I'll be coming back to Toby Carvery, because it's not, the food is, the eggs are pretty much swimming in oil, and sorry Toby Carvery, but it's not that good. So yeah, I can't say I enjoyed that at all. So from now on I definitely will be just sticking with Wetherspoons. I enjoy Wetherspoons, it's cheap and cheerful and I enjoy it, so nah, don't make that at all. But now it's like 12:30. 12:30, I've got like 6 hours to kill. 6 hours to kill to go to that Backpackers Club later on today. So Southend-on-Sea, what shall I do? What shall I do, Southend-on-Sea? I don't know. The sun's out. I think I'll go and find a spot on the beach and just sit there for 5 hours. I'm going to have a look around the town centre, I think. Have a walk around the town centre and chill on the beach. What else is there to do? Well, this is me for the next 6 hours. This is me chilling until I get bored and whatnot. I mean, it's not so bad, like I don't mind walking around, but walking around and carrying this bag, it's light, don't get me wrong, it's lightweight, but as you know, when I've been walking around all day, it gets heavier and heavier and heavier through the day, and the straps are digging down into my shoulder. I need to get some padding for the straps to give me extra. It's not so bad when I've got layers on. When I've got a coat and I've got layers on, it's not an issue. But obviously, carrying a bag like that, the straps are, like I say, digging into my shoulders, and it's so uncomfortable. So yeah, so I need to get some padding for the straps to give me extra protection. But yeah, you know, obviously it makes it so much harder when it's hot like this, and it's just better just to sit here and chill until I can be bothered getting up and going doing something else. Okay. So, just been chilling on beach for the past hour and a half, and thinking and whatnot, and I've changed my mind about going tonight. I've changed my mind. Call it chickening out if you like. I'm chickening out of going, but it's, first of all, I can't be bothered waiting that long. I just want to get up and keep moving. I want to move on. I want to move on and go somewhere else for a start. And yeah, I can't be bothered waiting all that time. And at 6 o'clock as well, if I go at 6 and then it's on for like, I don't know, an hour or so, it's getting a bit like I'd have to go and find somewhere else to stay. And you know what it is? All that, I might have a chance of meeting people doing what I'm doing there, but I meet people doing what I'm doing anyway along the coast. You know, walking. I'm always meeting people. So I don't need to force it. I don't need to push myself into that position, into that situation to make it happen. I meet people doing what I'm doing when I'm walking along the coast. So yeah, so I'm going to give it a pass. Who knows, I might be giving up something really good. It might, you know what I mean, but yeah, I'm just good. You know what, I'm just so content in my own company as well. You know what I mean? It's got to a point where, again, I don't need to go to no club. I've done all that, youth clubs and socialising. I'm doing this because I enjoy being on my own. Do you know what I mean? I enjoy being by myself. That's the bottom line. So, yeah. Sorry to disappoint. It might, like I say again, it might have been a big opportunity, who knows. But yeah, I'm happy to do what I'm doing and meet people doing what I'm doing along the way. So yeah, I'm going to move on now. I'm going to still go and have a walk around Southend. I'm going to go and have a look around town centre. And then I'm going to move on to the next place, wherever that may be. Stay tuned. So, from that last clip I showed you, take a guess where I am now. Take a very, very good guess where I am now. Pause the video, no cheating, and put in the comments, where am I now? Am I still in Southend-on-Sea? Or am I somewhere completely new and different? I wonder where I am, eh? That's right, I am now in Ipswich. I'm now in Ipswich. What a quick turn of events. Straight up to Ipswich, and yeah, this is where I'm going to start my main part of my journey. I mean, I've already started my journey, and that happened 3 days ago, but this is my main part now. So apparently, looking on Google Maps, this train station is right next to the river, and of course the river leads down to the sea. So I'm going to follow the river round and walk down to the sea, and then start making my way up north, up along the coast if I can, and if I don't get lost like I normally do. So yeah, here we are on my next part of my big adventure. Come on, Ipswich. I'm telling you something, guys. I am telling you something now. You guys are not gonna want to miss my next upload. tune in for my next upload, because I have found probably one of the best sleeping places, sleeping spots ever. Like, I'm so excited to set my tent up and sleep here tonight where I am right now. It's such a gorgeous location. It really is. And I've stumbled across it by chance. I've actually stumbled across it by chance. So tune back in tomorrow for my next upload and what I got up to in Ipswich and where I'll be heading next. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next upload. Bye.